Hello and welcome back to the next part of the Tarot Challenge that is offered by Ethony Dawn. And this time it is about the top 5 oracles that I bought last year. Was really easier than with the tarot decks because I didn't buy many oracle decks this year, but several ones, or oracles in the whole, but several ones. And there are some that I think are very beautiful and that I may present to you. So the first one that I want to present to you, it's the Ravensworld Oracle. It is based on Stephen Hutton's Dark Raven Chronicles. I don't have the books, but I am trying to find them because I'm very curious. And the cards, when I saw them, I wanted to see them. I wanted to know a little bit more about them. And personally, I am connecting very well to them, and I love the images. They are beautiful, the way they are drawn, and there is just a small notice, but it's not a complete explanation. I have to admit, I don't like it when there are too many words written there, because for me, oracle decks and cards with images, I would like to concentrate on the image, and especially when I'm using them for someone else, then I very often get that reaction that I explain the image along to the situation the person is in, and then the person tells me, yes, but down there is written something else. So I'm very careful to use decks that have too many explanation on them. So personally, I like the style, the drawings, and uh, the imagery. They speak very well to me, and I am curious to see how I can work with them. The second oracle I'm going to show you, there are actually two, and if I have to choose one, it will be the second one, but I will nevertheless show you both of them. It's from the same person. It's Hannah Willow. So the first one was the Sister Crow Oracle, and the other one is the Moon Hare Oracle. And I start having a certain affinity with hares. I don't know why. So actually, when I saw the decks and the images, I love crows. So it was, they have a crow deck, so I wanted to get that one. And the point is, you have images, you have cards, and you have stones. You have like little runes. And the crow deck is very simplistic. And well, I think they are great. I like the stones more, while on the hair deck, I simply love the images. I'm coming back to them. I'm just showing you 2 stones to give you a certain idea. So it's just like a symbol, and the symbol is linked. You find the same card as the symbol, and then you have an explanation for the different cards or the symbols. So you can either cast them like runes, or you can use the cards, or you can use both together. But for me, the top one of both is this one, the Moon Hare. And again, here I'm going to start with the stones, and I'm going to show you the cards afterwards, which I love very much. So again, it's a very simple image, but I like them. It doesn't need to be complicated. Sometimes this is all we need to get an idea on what is important. And you find the symbols back on the cards, and it's always a question of taste, but I like them. For me, they are really beautiful. And there in the upper corner, there are the images that you are going to find also on the stones. Showing you 2 or 3 other cards. So for me, concerning the top deck, it's this one. It's the Moon Hair, which I love very much. And but the Crow deck is beautiful too, in my eyes. Let me put that back so I'm not going to lose anything here. Then I have a deck that actually was for a very long time was on my wish list, and then never got around to get it or to buy it. So last time I finally did buy it, and after I bought it, a friend of mine passed by, and I just gave it to her, and I had to buy it again. It's the Earth Wisdom Oracle. Again, I love the images, and on each image you also have a plant, and in the book you have the explanation of the plant too, which I think is a very great idea to connect better with the flora, to connect better with nature. It can be very helpful, and I think that the images are really, really beautiful. And again, there is not too much, it's just the word, so it's not something where an oracle, where you're too much linked to the words instead of taking a good look at the image and being interested in what the image is going to trigger inside of you. So the last two decks that are my top 5 decks, actually, I found them on a French page. It's quite a long time since I last passed on a French page, because normally French people and we don't have the same opinion, so I don't want to end up in any struggle with them. It doesn't matter if they have their way and their path, and I have a different way to see things. But they have amazing oracles from time to time. They come up with something amazing. And the first one I want to show to you is the Egyptian messengers, the Messager d'Egypte, and it's the name is Iliad, and you also find her on Deviant Art. You find her pictures. Not simply this is about Egyptian goddesses and gods, and she's drawing images of northern and of Greek gods, and I am waiting for those decks to come out too. So I'm going to show them to you. I think it's very special. The style is very special, but I like it very much, and I don't. I think that this is something that has to be shared a little bit further than only the French region and people who can speak French, because images, in my eyes, are speaking all the languages, and they can touch everyone, not depending on any culture or any um, language. So when I saw the pictures, I saw them quite some time ago, but I didn't even know she was going to do a deck, so it turned up only now, and I am, well, I simply love that kind of art. And the second one, I have just checked, because for a moment I was pretty sure it was English and it was translated, but I haven't found any other information than just the French one, so I guess that it is a French one too. It's the Bart's Oracle, L'Oracle des Bart, and it links the images to mythologies of the Celtic mythology, of the Celtic information that we have about them, about their beings, and also it is each card is linked to a tree. So again, this possibility to link to nature in a different way for me is very interesting and very important. And I would like to show you those cards too, because personally I think they are. The style is, in my eyes, very, very beautiful. To show you some of them. Again, I think it is only in French for the moment being, but don't let that be a problem. If you want to have any information about a card, or you maybe would like to have a reading with them just to get an idea on how it works and how you can work with it, whenever there are those exchanges, you can come back to me during Ethony Dawn's exchanges when she's opening them up during the week. And I don't need to use tarot. If you like, I am going to use other cards, or if you say, could you do a tarot reading along with an Egyptian messenger? What god or goddess may be important during that time? Just tell me so, and I will most definitely love to give it a try. So I hope you enjoyed the decks I have shown you, and I'm curious to see yours. Bye.